Hello, and welcome back to my Lorethrough series. Thank you guys for the crazy support on the last video. It truly seems like everybody loves Stormveil Castle, since both the videos I did on that one did extremely well. Today, however, we're going to start a completely new region, Liurnia of the Lakes. Since the progression path through it is significantly less clear than in Limgrave, and some of the NPC Questlines have steps that are spread all throughout the region, we're going to cover this region one NPC Questline at a time, instead of one area of the map at a time. But first, after picking up this strange looking grape from the seemingly frenzy-afflicted spirit NPC, and opening the door from Stormveil, take a look at this view. Amazing. As I said, it is a massive region and it's gonna be a lot to unpack. I'm excited. Next to the first site of grace, we find the maiden the spirit NPC was looking for to give the grape to, who introduces herself as Hyetta.
Hello? Is someone there? My name is Hyetta, and I'm journeying in search of the distant light. If I might be so bold as to ask, would you donate any Shabriri grapes in your possession to me? My eyesight has been weak since birth, you see. I can't tell which way I'm supposed to go next, but when I eat one of those grapes, I can feel a distant light in the back of my eyes. It will lead me to my true duty as a finger maiden. Oh, many thanks to you. Now I can feel the distant light once more. You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you.
However, not only does she look exactly like Arena, we can assume that this is Arena and not like a twin sister or something, since Hyetta won't appear for you if Arena did not die during your playthrough. While death not being final is nothing too out of the ordinary for the lands between, it is strange that her name changed. She somehow got to Liurnia of the Lakes and doesn't seemingly have any memory of her previous life. Regardless, after giving her the grape, she thanks us and relocates for the Purified Ruins, where she asks for another grape.
Hello? Is someone there? Would you donate any Shabriri grapes in your possession to me? I'm on a pilgrimage in search of the distant light, and when I eat one of those grapes, I can feel the light in the back of my eyes.
This one can be found close by in this hidden chamber of the ruins next to a faith talisman. And also close to yet another spirit NPC that was looking for Hyetta to give the grape to. She thanks us yet again and notes how we seem somehow firmer than the people that usually give her the grapes.
You're not like the others who give me grapes, are you? They rest their trembling hands upon me. Howling wordlessly, they gently stroke my eyes. Their frail fingers, emaciated. Yet still, they give me the grapes. But you seem somehow firmer. You are most... May the blessing of the fingers be upon you.
Which makes sense, since usually the people that give her the grapes, as we could see, are spirit NPCs, and ghosts rather. She relocates another time, this time to the Gate Town Bridge, which would normally lead to Raya Lucaria Academy, and then the Grand Lift of Dectus, which leads to Altus Plateau.
Hello? Is someone there? Would you donate any Shabriri grapes in your possession to me? I'm on a pilgrimage in search of the distant light, and when I eat one of those grapes, I can feel the light in the back of my eyes.
We can assume that the distant light is guiding her somewhere there. But unlike the other two grapes, the location of the third grape is not close to her location. To obtain it, we must go to the other side of the lake and approach the Revenger's shack. Once we approach, we're invaded by Edgar the Revenger, Arena's father, who has gone completely mad after the death of his daughter, and as we can see by the inside of his shack, is now killing absolutely everything and everyone, and has also been afflicted by the frenzied flame. Judging by the raw meat dumplings he made out of the corpses of his victims, he's probably eating them too. After we finally end the cycle of revenge, he drops a Shabriri grape. This is probably the perfect time to talk about what Shabriri grapes are, since Hyetta asks that same question once we give her the third one. They are in fact eyes of those who perished while afflicted by the flame of frenzy. Gross. Wherever these eyes are leading her is probably not a good place, and we can make the calculated assumption that whatever place they are leading her to likely has something to do with the 3 fingers, since she's looking to become a finger maiden, and as we know from the item description of the Flame of Frenzy, the Flame of Frenzy comes from the 3 fingers.
Oh, many thanks to you. Now I can feel the distant light once more. That aside, I wonder what Shabriri grapes really are. Delectably tender and sweet, yet searing. What a sight they must be to behold. No. That's not possible. Not all of those people. Their own... So those noises I heard were... Sorry. I'm all right now. Don't mind me. I apologize. You only did as I asked. I'll be fine. Think no more of it. I apologize. I'll be fine.
After we tell her that the grapes are human eyes, she's understandably shocked and disgusted, and even throws up while we were walking away from her. Judging from her reaction, she didn't know it was the maddening 3 fingers, not the 2 fingers who were guiding her with the grapes.
Ah. Is that you over there? I've gleaned something very important indeed, thanks to you. The reason why it was eyes I had to eat. The distant light is far and frail, so faint it can't be seen by the naked eye. But with everyone's eyes together, it appears. Finally, it all makes sense. I'm certain now. I will be a finger maiden. I've gleaned, I'm certain now.
However, upon talking to her again, her opinion seemingly has changed. She's now surprisingly even more determined than before to become a finger maiden, even though it is for the maddening 3 fingers. What did she see in those eyes and hear from those voices that made her change her mind? Are we going to see Hyetta again on her tainted quest to become a finger maiden? We'll find out in a future episode. Before ending this episode, I'd quickly like to cover the dialogue with Bock that happens at the first sight of Grace, where we also met Hyetta the first time, just to lighten the mood a bit after that heavy story.
Good to see you, Master. Do you remember me? Bock, the demi-human. You helped me before and retrieved my sewing needle. Please, Master, allow me to serve you as your seamster. I can't make nothing from scratch, but I'm happy to make adjustments to your garments. Master, I was wondering, do you ever make adjustments to your garb yourself? I would, well, rather you let me do the job when possible, please. I don't ask anything in return, you know, and, well, I am your personal seamster after all.
Bock is still thankful for what we did for him in Limgrave and followed us all the way out here to Liurnia. He can now alter our garments, which makes them way less at the cost of protection, or vice versa. He actually did it! he became a seamster, just like his sweet old mum. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe, or comment on how I can improve these videos. Goodbye!